Hi, my name is Tonya Tittle. I am owner and director of training at Energy Fitness, a personal training studio located downtown. I have done a video review of a client's 2-day food journal, so I decided to do a 1-day food journal for myself to review on video so people that are visual can see. But I'm also going to post, I have it written out, I'm going to post it on the blog as you see below, or go to my website and check it out on the blog. But basically, it was on a Wednesday. It was a day that I did not plan to exercise. So what I'm looking at is when you're doing a food journal or just eating in general, you want to think about calories, salt, sugar, and then those are kind of side items. And then protein, carbs, and fat. So protein, carbs, and fat is where you, in general, get most of your fuel. Fat has, for every 1 gram of fat, it has 9 calories, so that's why you feel double, it's double the calories, you feel more satiated, as opposed to the protein and carbohydrates, where it's 4 grams, for every 1 gram, it's 4 calories. So basically what I do, and when I'm really, what I call being good, because we all have the good days and bad days, is I have 2 protein shakes. I have a fully loaded one in the morning, so at 6:30, I'll do an egg white protein powder mixed with unsweetened soy milk, or I might do an almond milk, and then 2 ounces of pomegranate juice. I personally don't do a lot of juices, but I have low platelets, so I'm supposed to have pomegranate juice or vitamin C, so that's the only reason I'm doing the juice. And then a heaping tablespoon of sunflower nut butter. If you've never had it, it is the most delicious thing ever. And then I had 1.5 cups of raw spinach. So I put that all in the blender along with a medium frozen banana and 3 frozen grapes. So I had that at 6:30. And because you want to eat every few hours to keep your metabolism stoked, I ate at 8:45. I ate a medium orange, and I had 6 ounces of water with that. And then at 11:45, I had 1 cup of unsweetened banana chips, which I order in bulk, and I had it with a half a tablespoon of sun nut butter. So I'd dip it, and then I'd dip my banana chip in it. So then I had 10 ounces of water with that. At 2:30, I had 2 scoops of brown rice protein powder, 12 ounces of water, 1 scoop of branched chain amino acids, because the branched chain amino acid is the building block of protein. And what makes up the branched chain amino acid is the lysine, leucine, isoleucine, and valine. Those are what helps in recovery and in general giving you, more muscle tone too. And then I added that. So in other words, let me start over this. At 2:30, I had the 2 scoops of brown rice protein with the 12 ounces of water, the 1 tablespoon of BCAA, and 1 tablespoon of organic super greens, because the more greens you can add to your diet, the more alkaline you are. There are certain foods that have a more of an acidic nature, like tomatoes and meat, candy, things like that, sugar. They're more acidic, so I want to be more alkaline, so I want to get more greens in my diet. So then at 2:45, my stomach was kind of hurting because I waited a long time in the morning between 8:45 and 11:45. At 8:45, I only had the orange with water, and then at 11:45, I had some, unsweetened banana chips and sunflower nut butter. I didn't eat really enough, I felt like. Sometimes I always have stomach issues on and off. So at 2:45, I had some Yogi brand stomach ease tea for healthy digestion. And then at 4:15, I was kind of hungry, so I had 20, I don't usually count, but because I was writing it down, I had 20 raw and salted almonds with 8 ounces of water that I keep in the car. Something I always keep food in the car. Went to go pick up the kids, so I just want to have food available. And then at 5:20, almost an hour later, because that didn't hold me very long, an hour later I had 10 Smokehouse flavor, those almond thins that are like Blue Diamond, that's the brand. And I had 5 ounces of water. At 6 o'clock, I had mostly a raw dinner, and I had pretty much, as it was a vegetarian, I had 10 asparagus stalks while I was making my dinner. I had the asparagus stalks, and I would dip it in the Thai chili mayo, and 1 cabbage leaf. I dipped it in the mayo again, a quarter of an avocado, half a cucumber. All of those I dipped, in the Thai hot chili mayo. And then I had 1.5 cups of mostly egg whites that were scrambled in a little grapeseed oil with green onions. So if you'll notice, I had a lot of protein at the beginning of the day, kind of towards the middle of the day, and at the end of the day, I made sure that I kind of backloaded more vegetables. Even though I had the greens powdered in the day with my shake, I didn't need to add more. So I had an extra, and then I had more water, 6 ounces of water. Exercise, I took the day off, as I mentioned before, but my day off included, I taught a 4-year-olds at daycare. I taught them a 5-minute little exercise class, and then before bedtime, I always spend 5 minutes either rolling on the foam roller or stretching. So if I'm looking from the outside in, I would say that I would need more fiber in my diet, and I think I'm getting enough calories as far as in protein. So if I'm adding it up, I'm getting about 40 grams of protein from breakfast, and then about 40 grams of protein with my other shake, so that's 80. And then I probably had at least, I don't know, 20, so that's 80, 90, that's 100 grams of protein, and I need, for my size, I'm 5'7", I weigh 125 pounds, I need 90 to 120 grams of protein a day. Most people aren't getting enough. So that's my review. If you have any questions or need to know where I get my egg white protein powder, I get unflavored, any kind of questions, email me at energymemphis@gmail.com or give us a call at 901-523-2348. Thanks. Healthy.